Alright, so with M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Knock at the Cabin, coming out in about 3 weeks or so, I thought now that I've finished with the House Party movies, we can talk about the Unbreakable trilogy. So every Sunday I will have a review for one of these movies. We're starting with Unbreakable, of course, and then we're going to do Split, and then we'll end it off with Glass, leading up to Knock at the Cabin. M. Night Shyamalan is a very weird director. I think most people know that because he's one of those directors that has made some 10 out of 10 movies, but he's also made some 1 out of 10 movies. And he's all over the board. He's made some okay movies, he's made some dog shit movies, he's made some of the worst films ever made, and he's made some of the best movies ever made. Unbreakable and The Sixth Sense are two of some of the greatest films ever made, if you ask me. This movie has two of the strongest performances I've ever seen in a movie, in a drama. And that's one thing I miss about M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan used to be a very good drama director. The Sixth Sense is a drama, first and foremost. It's not about the twist. It's not about any of that. Yes, it has a great twist that we all love and adore as a part of that movie, and it makes the movie actively better. But it's just a really great, well-directed drama. And that's something I miss now because it feels like M. Night Shyamalan, as now being as famous as he is always trying to throw a twist at you to change the way you perceive his films or this or that. And it's an interesting idea of someone who does that. But it's not, but like movies like this just being these dramas. And sure, they have twist in the narrative, but, this is a fantastic drama. You got Bruce Willis giving, I think, probably his third best performance of his career. I actually, second best. I think his performance in 12 Monkeys is phenomenal. This is the second best one. Third one being Die Hard. He's just really good in this movie. And Samuel Jackson also giving his second best performance of his career. It's kind of hard to pick with Samuel Jackson, give so many great ones, but I think Pulp Fiction is his best one, and then this is probably second. They're very strong dynamics in this movie. The way this movie really makes you think with these characters, and the way this movie comments on the superhero genre and a lot of that stuff is very interesting and ahead of its time, even though I don't think necessarily that's what this movie is about. I don't think this movie is about the conventions and tropes of a superhero movie and deconstructing them. I think it just happens to do that through its great writing, and that's kind of really awesome. The dialogue here is not great, but that's because M. Night Shyamalan has never been great with dialogue in his movies, but if you can get the right people to give the right deliveries and performances. Sometimes, there's a saying that a great actor can make a bad script serviceable, and I think they do a little bit more than that here. I don't think it's a terrible script, but I think it really works here. The direction here is great. The cinematography is really great. I also like the very slow burn pace of the drama, of just letting you breathe with these characters. These characters often have a lot of pauses and moments of in between their lines and deliveries, and I think it's really good in this movie. It's just a really, really solid, incredible, really well paced, really well acted, interesting movie that makes you think about these characters' dynamics. I don't really want to go into the plot in case people have never seen this, because when I watched this movie, I just heard of M. Night Shyamalan. I'd seen a few of his movies, and I watched this movie, and I didn't know anything about it, and it completely blew my mind and made me think about it. So I don't want to be someone who's describing the plot of this movie or what happens in it for that reason. I think this is just a really excellent put together movie, and is my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. I do like The Sixth Sense a lot, but this is my favorite one and probably his best. It's hard to pick between The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, but excellent movie. Join me next week for my review of Split. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.